Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Trials into Reverie. In the last parts, we continued our ascent into the 6th Stratum. We took on the evil overlord. No one knows why he appeared, because I was out of the realm of whatever they were talking about. It was an anomaly, a irregularity. So that's not good. We saw some strange person, not quite sure who that is. Something about killing, I don't know. Hopefully we'll find out. We got a daydream we gotta go through. So, look on the bright side. Hopefully this is not an hour long. Hopefully this is like a 30-40 minute thing and I can go do a little bit of the 6th Stratum. March 12th, the 07th of the 17th calendar, Crossrail liberated and vows made between Oliver and Shara. Things were finally starting to slow their roll. There was no better time to take a well-deserved family vacation, so we did just that. Very special destination in mind. Ymir!
Esther, ケーブルカーで到着した時からずっとうずうずしてたもんね。
いくつになっても落ち着きがないんだから。さっきご挨拶に来てくれた灰色のお兄さんのご両親もエステルのことを温かい目で見てたわよ。
Sorry, I've just wanted to come here ever since you told us about it. And we couldn't skimp on our first family vacation with you as a bright. With how hard it is for Dad to find time these days, Eidos knows when we'll get another. We gotta enjoy this to the max. Oh, I wish that weren't the case. I hate how little time we get to spend together nowadays. In fact, I can't even remember when we had our last vacation together. And then, when I finally carved out the time for such a lovely vacation, I can't even ditch the uniform. We don't mind. If anything, we got your work to thank for picking the vacationing spot to pull this off. You going back and forth to Erebonia from home to discuss our army's future meant meeting somewhere close to work, so... See, everything worked out! They told you they probably wouldn't call you in anyway, right? So don't stress and take it easy. That's in the plan. I really hope you have a great time with us, Ren. Now, if you want to buy any presents for your classmates or anything, just say the word. Oh, really? Well, if you're sure... Is it just me, or did those two seem like kind of awkward around each other? I thought the same thing. They're still being a little distant from one another. Thought we spent so little time together since Ren was adopted. They probably still have some adjusting to do. Hopefully this vacation will give them a chance to bond. Adopted. Adopted! The Bright family were excited to experience all they could of Ymir, shopping, relaxing in their foot baths, taking in the snow-kissed sights. This eventually led them out to the Ymir Valley's edge, where they could see a mighty waterfall. A frozen waterfall. Holy crap, holy, get a load of that! I've never seen a waterfall look so big, totally frozen over like this. Likewise, you wouldn't think it was March already. No wonder Baron Schwarzer recommended we come to see it. There's something mystical about this part of the valley, isn't there? Look at that monument. That says to me this area has a lot of history. I imagine it's a vestige of old animism. Animism? From what I learned in the Aaron village, it could be used to access the spirit path. You okay there, Ren? You weren't the most stressed for the weather. Here, I'll lend you my jacket for a few. I'll be fine, thank you. The long walk up here kept me from getting too cold. I just need to move around a bit more. I'm sure I'll warm up in no time. Well, if you're sure. I want to be young again. Where's it still going? I'm learning to high heaven and all my limbs are still going numb. Well, my metabolism is much greater than yours. Oh. Hey, talk about cheap shot. I've been itching to get a good snowball fight going since I got here. Besides, I believe someone just said something that just about warming up through physical activity. I'm here in uniform today, so I can't play around too much. Oh, come on, who's gonna notice? Or can't I? Oh, so there is some fire in that belly. It's not as though anyone is around. I accept your challenge. You'll need a walker to get back to Ymir once I'm through with you. Prepare yourself for a snowdown throwdown. You sure they aren't both children? Neither of them takes well to losing, that's for sure. But it's nice to see Dad showing love in a signature but awkward way. I suppose you're right. Or I do like that aspect of him. They're so alike in that regard. Easy. Less talking, more pelting. I'd really rather not. I don't want my clothes getting dirty. Boo! Don't be such a spoil sport. You're welcome to all come at me if you think you can win. Estelle doesn't stand a chance on her own. Oh, you're so in for it now. Oh, we'll see who doesn't stand a chance when you guys mouthful of snow. Uh-oh. You hit the rhino. This is not ideal. Oopsie. Sorry about that, Mr. I called it a rhino, it's a boar. Clearly it's a boar. Mr. Boar, it's an honest mistake. I don't think he cares. I don't think he's gonna accept your apology. I kinda started this, but we can't have him causing a scene here. Here we go again. See if you can subdue him, but don't hurt him more than necessary. I know. Oh boy. Poor boar. He's minding his own business and gets smacked in the face with a snowball. Wow, it sounds like you've had quite the day already. I can't believe you were able to tame that boar. That one's a relatively recent arrival in the mountain. He's quite aggressive and always seems to be on edge. He startled quite a few passersby before this, so I was beginning to think of something I needed to be done. But I should never have introduced you to that place knowing such a danger was present. You have my deepest apology. But please also accept my heartfelt thanks on behalf of all of Ymir for calming him. I'm deeply grateful. Though perhaps I should have expected no less from the children of the legendary Brigadier General Cassius Bright. Oh, it was nothing really. And seriously, please don't thank us. That poor boar would have never come over if I hadn't smacked him in the face with a snowball. All we did was calm him down and see to his wounds. Speaking of wounds, he clearly had a lot of them from before our fight. If he really was a recent arrival to the area, it might have been a turf war with other boars that put him on edge. Hopefully he'll start to be a little calmer now. I hope so. We'll keep an eye out either way. But please, do get started on your food. I wouldn't want it getting cold. Oh, thank you. You don't need to tell me twice, I'm starving. I'll say, I never thought the day would come when I would be able to drink with the famous Cassius Bright. I hear you personally taught my son as a fellow 8 Leaves practitioner, too. It's truly an honor to have you in our household. All I did was give him a gentle push in the right direction. It was his strength that let him achieve what he did. And while I might have a high rank in the army, I can't say the same for my position within my family. I spend so much of my time working, I barely have any to spare for them. I can only imagine being the head of an entire nation's army must come with no small number of hardships. On a related note, with the power balance on the continent changing so significantly, there is much I would like to discuss. But you came here on a family vacation, so let's say we leave such serious talk for another time. I think that would be for the best. On another matter then, I hear that you are an avid angler as well as a hunter. Are there any particular fishing spots you would recommend in Ymir? Ah, fellow fisherman, are you? I quite enjoy going upstream in the valley and opening a hole in the ice myself. Now there's an interesting idea. Those who suddenly hit it off quickly. Roland might not have as much have a natural beauty as Ymir, but it still has its fair share. Perhaps that fact's helping them bond. I mean, we all get along great with Reen too, so maybe you're onto something. You know, it's so weird thinking of how much my perception of Ereboni has changed over the years. Back in Liberal, it used to feel like the scary place was really far. I used to feel like this scary place really far away. But now it feels so close and dear to my heart. Yeah, I never thought we'd come to live in times like these either. We lost a lot on the way, but I'm glad we can finally live together in peace like this. Together we enjoyed a delicious meal as we told stories about reading Class 7. Before we knew it, it had gotten late, so we returned to the Phoenix Wings and went for a soak in the hot springs. It's kind of nice seeing how much Ren has changed from the Sky trilogy. No, she went from being so adamant against being a part of them, and now look at her. Nah. I can feel the stiffness in my back and shoulders from all that work melting away. You've really been busy lately, huh? Although I'm not surprised. Having to handle the rebuilding after the war and matters relating to Crossbow at the same time can't be easy. I'm playing a part in the discussions about Crossbow's independence with Princess Claudia, too. Speaking of home, it's incredible just how independent she's become. During the international conference a while back, the new president of Calvar was constantly trying to assert his dominance. But she was just as capable as Prince Oliver and Princess Alfie in keeping him in check. I'm glad they're all giving everything their best. President Gramhart seems like he'll be a formidable adversary then. Based on what we saw at the beginning of the last part, where they set up for the next game, I'm assuming the president is going to be our next enemy. Without a doubt, he's at least as cunning as President Rocksmith, if not more so. Thinking of this continent's future makes me a little more uneasy. I'll tell you that. It's not just Calvard either. There's still worrying signs here in Erebonia. To say nothing of the fact that we haven't heard from Ouroboros in a while. With the Phantasmal Blaze plan over, they're probably getting ready for the next move. They've had some personal shakeups too, so we probably don't have to concern ourselves with them in the short term, but I'm sure they'll be back. Yeah, I wouldn't expect them to stay silent for long, unfortunately. How I wish I had a bit more time to relax. Even I do have a lot of worry about. It hurts that the only time I can make for my family is between jobs like this. I haven't had much time to talk to Ren either, and always feel kept at arm's length when I do. I haven't been able to give you the attention you deserve. I really want to go forward. Or want to going forward. I believe I speak for everyone I'd say we love that. I don't think you need to worry about too much things about Ren, though. Right now, you're just not used to one another, so you're both uncomfortable letting the other get too close. As long as you don't give up, the wall between you will break on its own before long. I'm sure of it. You really have matured, Yoshua. I hope you're right. Ren's part of our family now, so I want her to feel like it. Incidentally, when are you and Still planning on getting married? Oh no. Where did that come from? All this talk of family just reminded me. When I saw Scheherazade all gussied up, it made me want to see my daughter like that one day too. So I wonder if maybe there was something holding you two back. Well, can I get an answer? As much as it would pain me, if you were to marry into the family, I could allow that. Is this really the best time for this discussion? Oh boy. You just can't be a good hot spring. Not even with a stick. It's like my whole body's on an express flight to Relaxville. The scenery's so pretty too. I've got to bring TD here one day. I see what you mean. The springs in Elmo and Aaron are lovely too. But the way this spring incorporates elements of both Erebonian and Eastern culture is really something special. I'm so jealous you got to try the ones in Aaron. I never got to go in the end. The idea of a little bath in a hidden village is so dreamy. I'll have to get someone to take me one day. How about we go to Aaron for our next family vacation then? That would be even harder to organize than this one was, but wouldn't it be nice if we could? What's up? Oh, it's nothing. It's just that the fact I'm on a family vacation at all hasn't fully sunk in yet. I think I finally understand why the Haywers don't get bored of going to Misham all the time. So that's what it was. Well, don't you worry, because the fun times we'll be having together are only just getting revved up. We've got that meal with Harold's family to look forward to too, haven't we? That's true. I'm gonna have to tell them about you hitting that board with a snowball. Please don't bring that up and embarrass me. I feel like people are finally starting to think of me as an adult, and that'll ruin it. It's so in character for you, though. By the way, you and Yoshua are going to Crossbow soon, right? Does that have anything to do with the consulates Erebonia and Calbar plan to open there? Yeah, we were asked to escort the secretaries who will be working at them safely to Crossbow. It was a direct request from Ambassadors Cochrane and Crainaw, too, so we gotta do a good job of it. Oh, I see. Seems like I'll be best acting on my own after all, then. That message Grandpa George managed to get to me has made me rather concerned. You know, Ren, there's something I've been meaning to say to you. Oh? What would that be? I've known you for a long time now, so I know how special you are, and how much of a genius you are, too. I doubt there's anything in this world you couldn't accomplish if you put your mind to it. I swear you've shot up a few reg, too. You notice, huh? I hope you're getting ready. You're ready for me to become far prettier than you'll ever be. It pains me to let that go, but prettiness isn't the issue here. What I'm trying to say is, I know I don't need to worry about you too much because you can take care of yourself. But please don't feel like you need to handle all your problems on your own, okay? You're our little sister, and Yoshio and I care a lot about you. Don't worry, I'm well aware. If I really need help, I'll let you know. I'm sure you wouldn't hesitate to come to my aid wherever you are. Naturally, I'm sure Dad feels the same way too. About that. What's going on here, gals? Can dear old Dad join in? Uh-oh. Look who just showed up uninvited. Only a real bore would interrupt two ladies having a private conversation. You might want to rethink your behavior before all the women of the world start hating you. My daughter's words are like daggers to my heart. Oh, speaking of guns, speaking of daggers, is that gunfire? It sounds like it's a little ways from the village, but it's still cause for concern. We should go investigate. Oh, well, so much for a relaxing hot spring. I didn't expect all you to show up. It's not like we could just ignore the sound of gunfire. Do you know what's going on? Not yet, but there seems to be a battle going on in the valley. Occasionally we can hear the sound of a boar's cry amidst the gunfire, too. There's no sign the village is in any danger so far, but this isn't something we can ignore. Could we ask you to stay in Ymir for now until we know it's safe? Your consideration is appreciated, but we're no ordinary tourists. We'll take care of the investigation. Could you make sure everyone in the village is ready to evacuate in the meantime? But... you know, you're probably right. This is a task best left to bracers. But as long as you're here, you are our guests, so please take care. Will do. This time I won't stand idly by. We need to repay our hosts for their generosity, after all. Naturally, that goes for me, too. We're counting on you both. Oh boy. What's going on up here? Who's fighting boars? Oh, it's Gilbert! Out of the way, you big dumb boar! What's Gilbert doing here? Give me a break. You just know you can't hurt me by now. So just get lost. That's enough. I thought so. It would be you again, wouldn't it? What are you even doing here? Estelle Bright? Why are you here? And why do you have the two ex-Bright enforcers and Cassie's Bright with you? I feel like we're going to be running into you for the rest of our days. If it isn't Gilbert Stein, steward of the former mayor of Ruin. You're still wanted and liberal, I'll have you know. We just finished making you better, now you're all hurt again. Run along now, okay? As for you, I'd heard you were shot down with your ship last year. But you just keep coming back like an irritating little weed, don't you? How dare you call me a weed? More like a dandelion that can grow anywhere, even in the most arid desert. Wait, that's not even a cool metaphor. Just pretend I said something dramatic and awesome, alright? Why don't you spare us the wordplay and tell us what the heck you're doing here? Why were you attacking that poor boar? It was just out here trying to live its life. I'll have you know he attacked me first. I was doing some shooting practice when he showed up out of nowhere. I must not like to be so full of woe. I wouldn't even bother with a stupid place like this if I didn't need to knock that smug rookie down a peg. I don't even know what you're rambling about anymore. This is a place of natural beauty. You can't just use it for target practice. Wait, so that's why. Yeah, I imagine that boar was fighting to protect his territory. Anyway, you've done enough damage already. Surrender and come quietly, Gilbert. Why don't you get out of that machine so we can talk? As if there's no way I'm coming out. This is bad. I like my odds against two ex-enforcers. Never mind, Cassie's Bright. Can't get out of this from my usual pretending to be beg for my forgiveness acts. No, they're not gonna fall for that. Oh, why am I even worried? If that rampage board couldn't overcome my defenses, what chance did I have? And I can fly! And if I beat Cassius Bright or Boris, it would totally make me an enforcer on the spot. Oh boy. You just try to beat me. I'm gonna regret ever You're gonna regret ever challenging the great Gilbert Stein. Yeah, we'll see about that. Come on, Yoshua. Oh boy. Nah, see? You can't even scratch me! The heck? Since when was this thing so tough? That bear is extremely powerful. All the time spent kissing Professor Novartis' ass paid off when he added this feature to my G Apache. Now it's invincible! No one can get through this barrier. Not enforcers, not Cassius Bright. I'm gonna enjoy slowly filling you powerless fools with full of lead! Okay, I'm calling shenanigans. Either way, he's not wrong that it's going to be difficult to penetrate. Unfortunately so, a high-density barrier like that could repel even a point-blank shot from a cannon. I don't remember that G Apache being able to generate this much energy. Which means... Huh? Where'd my barrier go? And, oh boy. Is it overheating? Why is this thing so hot all of a sudden? Oh, energy 278% over capacity. Oh, jeez. What? I think it's going berserk. It's not gonna blow up, is it? I'm afraid it looks that way. That craft's orbital engine was never meant to power such a potent barrier. The professor's mind had been elsewhere when he begged him to add that. He did a very shoddy job. This can't be happening! You can't let it detonate on a snowy mountain like this. It could cause an avalanche. I'm with you there. We gotta stop it before it explodes so no harm comes to Ymir. Leave this to me. I'll launch that crap to high into the air so it can explode somewhere safe. Can you even do that? That won't be easy even for you, surely. Ha, this is nothing, but I'll need some time to gather the strength and energy for it. It's gonna be a gamble whether I can direct it somewhere it can explode safely, but I'm sure I can pull it off. It sounds like these when I've got to be a dad you can be proud of. We believe in you. I'm not opposed to a gamble, but I can help you make your odds a little better. While I'm helping you buy time, I'll use the various terrain and climate to calculate the safest place for it to detonate. Perfect! I'm counting on you then. Need to help her buy time? Alright. So these are kind of shit, so... Alright. Alright. Later, Gilbert. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up, Gilbert. Do what I say, the useless lump of metal? I don't spare me. Dad, Ren! It's up to you now. Oh. The safest location to detonate is at 9 o'clock. Got it? Leave this to me. You got this. I believe in you, Cassie. Dad. Whatever, it's Cassius or something else. I'm just happy you think of me as family. But I have to admit, you call me Dad does get me a lot more fired up. Oh, there he goes. It's like Team Rocket blasting off. There he goes. Wow, you really blasted his ass right out of here. With no sign of an avalanche either. I knew you could do it, Dad. You can be pretty cool. Sometimes. Phew. Well, I could have done that in my sleep. I owe most of it to Ren, really.
お見事だったわ。かっこよかったわよ、カシウスおじさん。
It's okay if you can call me Daddy, no?
いやよ、呼び名は何でも構わないって言ったじゃない。
Poor guy. I think the wall between them finally came down. Yeah, that's another problem solved. Peace. That beast has once again been restored to Ymir. We made our way back over to Gilbert's crash site just to be sure, but we couldn't find him or his Archasm. Ugh. Well, I could have believed it for a second that was the last we'd see him. Yeah, you know, you're never gonna shake him. I'm sorry. After that, we found the injured boar, nursed him back to health before we returned to town. Then, before we knew it, the day was over, and our happy vacation came to an end. Hands full of souvenirs, the Baron Lee insisted on in lieu of a reward, we huddled to say our final farewells. Oh boy. Thank you both for so much. We had so much fun here, I'm really sad to say I have to say goodbye. Please, after all you've done, we should be throwing you a parade. You were supposed to be on vacation, but you still did so much to help us. I don't feel as though we gave you the welcome you should deserve, given all that you've done for our son. Not at all. You're extremely gracious hosts. From my family to yours, we're incredibly grateful for you allowed us to take such a wonderful vacation. Yeah, if anything, we'd like to we'd like a little excitement in our lives. I could say for certain that we were never bored, and it was our pleasure to help Reen's hometown. We made some great memories here too. I'm glad you all feel that way. You're all welcome to return anytime you please. We'll have springs and food waiting for you. You mean it? We'll have to bring all our friends next time. Thank you again for everything. Please give our regards to our Ashen friend and his sister too. What a lovely family they are. I couldn't agree more. They seem to be bright in their surroundings just by being there. I heard nothing but good things about them, of course, but the rumors were easily surpassed. I quite agree. Hope we can meet them again one day. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. It's a big world out there. Alright, that was a nice little look into the Bright family. Wasn't too long. True Tamamo gem. I don't remember what that does. I got their towels. Wonderful. Alright. Cool. Oh boy. My mana now. What does that thing do again? Tamamo gem? Oh, that's it? I don't want that at all. Alright, well, that's done. So, I guess we could start a little bit of the 6th Stratum, because we're 30 minutes in, almost. So, let's do it. Let's dive into the 6th Stratum. Why am I going down the elevator when I can just teleport? I don't know. 6 Stratum. Here we go. I still don't know how deep the Stratum, the corridor goes. All right. This place sucks. I agree with you. Oh boy, I'm fairly certain. If I remember correctly, these scenes from Death Blow. So. Nice. Alright. Obviously, I'm gonna get to the halfway. I can't even go that way, so that's useless. I'm gonna get to the halfway boss, fight it, and then I think that'll be it for this part. That's all I'm gonna have time for. I don't even know if I want to get these chests because they're all pretty much garbage at this point. So I'm probably thinking I'm still missing recipes. I want to skip the chests, but I don't at the same time. Demon float. It's the Furbies. The Furbies are back. Oh, they got guns now. Furby with a gun. Yeah. Don't play with guns. It's dangerous. Alright. Alright. Free thing for me. Oh, come on. I couldn't dish out a little bit more damage. Got the death machine. The torturer. Wonderful. Great name. Looks like a torturer. I got one. Why did you counter? Alright. Oh. Thought I got Hayfield crime. Thought I killed them all, but guess I didn't. Green, you're like the last person I wanted to counter. Alright. Oh, I almost had straight sixes. Fighting the demon fish. The demon fish! After that. Rude.
行くよ。チャンス食らいなさい。行きます。アークス駆動。私の番ね。
The real can is nice, but the area is small, so
行くわよ。いや。
mine. Coming from that. Oh, there's a 3 fight? I thought it was only 2.
前秘技裏早手崩れた。
全力します。任せて。行くよ。
Nice. I don't know if I got them all though. I think I only got 3 or 4. Nice. Oh, they're gone.
敵集団を撃破。先に進みましょう。
A lot of XP though. Can't complain. A lot of Sepith mass too. 400. Not bad. Keen shard. I don't want any of that. There's a gate. What's in the gate? Is it the shiny one? Is it the special shiny one? Yeah, I think it is. That's a special shiny one. Yes. Hey, hey, hey.
みんな準備はいいか。秘技裏早手。今だ。行くぞアルティナ。はい。
任せて。行くよ。
Got him.
危険度低下。やれやれだね。
Alright. I'm really only interested in the crystals.
ジャージ完了です。
Normally I'll kill for the. I'll go for the palms, but please give me something else other than Earth Sepith. Please, I'm begging you. Ooh, Zemarian Shard Ore? Take that. I'm getting tired of getting Earth Sepith. Wrong one, no! Fucked it up.
全力します。私の番ね。はあ、私の番だね。行くよ。崩れた。食らいなさい。さてと。起動フラガラッハ。ビビズム。戦闘終了。お疲れ様でした。
Alright,
あの光はもしや。
いや尋常じゃない相手みたい。危険度大。
What
注
do we
意して
got
かかろ
here?
う。
3 different pandas.
はっ
行こっか。はっ私の番です。はあ行くわよ。
Alright.
行くわよ。
Rude.
行こっか。行くよ。
Nice. I got 3 of them.
崩れた。食らいなさい。私の番です。アークス駆動。それ。は
俺の番だな。
Alright, Mr. Panda.
黒竜神参る。うなれ。おお野戦撃。今だ。
あ追撃します。私の番ね。
Frozen Epoch? Sure. Free! Nice.
行きます。
You know, for a lost art, you'd think those would deal more damage.
行きます。行こっか。せーの。はあとどめ。崩れた。食らいなさい。はあ私の番ね。行くわよ。
甘い。崩れた。
But you gotta go for a ring.
追撃します。
俺の番だな。うなれ。おお野戦撃。今だ。
追撃します。私の番です。起動。クラガラハ。
And you're gone.
行こうか。
What?
やっ。危険度低下。やれやれだね。やったね。
Oh no, another daydream? I didn't even check the seat now. Look, maybe we'll get one daydream going forward. For each stratum now.
いや、
How many daydreams are there?
トレジャーを発見しました。
おっと、宝箱だ。
宝箱発見ね。
Trash! Absolute trash. I've already scanned all those guys, so I'm good.
なんだ、キラキラしてるぞ。
I don't know. We'll never find out. I'm hurt, so into the hot springs we go. Free recovery.
一息つけたわ。
Nice. Oh,
ついてるな。
いや、
I'm not interested in that. I'm out. That's a quartz, and don't want more quartz. I'm swimming in quartz.
あのキラキラは。いや。
宝箱だな。なんかキラってやがるな。
Something shiny, but I'm not gonna get it. Usually I would, but I'm not going to.
へえ、宝箱じゃない。
Alright, off we go. Off we go!
トラップエリアですか。危険ですね。
It is unfortunate. Hello.
お宝見っけ。
Hey, I got cake. How many more recipes do I need? Ah, I'm missing one. I think this recipe might be on the fourth on the fourth stratum. Shit.
いや。高エネルギー体を感知。ご注標的ね。気をつけなさい。高ぶれ。
Oh, there's things behind him. I didn't even see those.
追撃します。任せて。
Yeah, better scan those before I get ahead of myself and kill them.
さてと。追撃します。行くわよ。行くわよ。追撃します。行こっか。
All right.
行くよ。
Nice.
崩れた。食らいなさい。さてと。
No, I can't get it out to her in time.
それ。 いや。
Why do you have to counter? What about Fee? Fee's the one who should be countering.
追撃します。私の番ね。
All right.
はあ。行きます。
Shit, it shows the wrong one.
行きます。いや。任せて。せーの。やっ。はあ。とどめ。崩れた。食らいなさい。や。
Vanish!
行きます。アークス駆動。
前高ぶれ。俺の番だな。なれ。螺旋撃。今だ。
追撃します。いや。
Ow. That hurt.
崩れた。食らいなさい。行くわよ。行くわよ。
like a super heal.
うなれおお螺旋撃崩れた
追撃します。私の番ね。はあ、行きます。行きます。それ。
Die!
敵集団を撃破。先に進みましょう。
よし
Making shards? Nice. It's nice that you can get shards off the enemies and also in the chest as well. Gold sealing stone! I got my gold! My gold! Alright. Unfortunately, we're getting close to the time, so I might just get to the next floor and call it. Cause I didn't realize we're so
進めるな
20 minutes. Almost 20 minutes have passed already since I last saw the time. So
まだ続いているみたいだ
I'm gonna end it here. When we come back, we'll continue on with the 6th Stratum, take on the mini boss, take on the big baddie at the end, and we'll see what happens after that. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Later.